In the news, federal government declared crash in food prices in 180 days, says Minister of Agriculture. Appeal Court upholds aimed Usman Ododo as duly elected governor of KOGI State. Masterminds behind South African $130 million bank scandal jailed. And in sports, Spain set up England in Euro 2024 final. Argentina plays Colombia Copa America. Welcome to MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Abiodun Sadiq. Thanks for joining us. President Bola Tinubu has sworn in 8 federal permanent secretaries recently appointed to fill in existing and impending vacant state and regional spaces. President Tinubu performed the swearing-in ceremony just before the commencement of the ongoing Federal Executive Council FEC meeting at the State House, Abuja. Those sworn in include Dr. Emaso Umompong Akwa Ibom, Obi Emeka Vatalis, Anambra, Mahmoud Fatima Bauchi, and Danjuma Mohammed Sanusi Jigawa. Others are Olusonya Olubumi Undo, Dr. Keshinro Mayam Ismaila Samfara, Akujobi Chinyere Ijoma Southeast, and Isokwenwu Christopher South-South. The federal government has unveiled a plan to crash food prices within the next 180 days. The plan was unveiled by the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari. According to Kyari, the government will suspend duties, tariffs, and tax on food imports, include maize, rice, wheat, and cowpeas for 150 days. Additionally, 250,000 metric tons of wheat and maize will be imported and supplied to small-scale processors and millers nationwide. The government will also engage stakeholders to set a guaranteed minimum price, GMP, and purchase surplus food commodities to restock the National Strategic Food Reserve. Furthermore, the government will ramp up production for the 2024-2025 farming cycle, support smallholder farmers, and promote agricultural mechanization. Other measures include strategic engagement with the youth and women for greenhouse cultivation, collaboration with the Nigerian military to cultivate arable lands, and promotion of fortified food commodities. The minister, however, said the success of these measures depends on cooperation from all relevant stakeholders. He further stated that he and his team will work swiftly and diligently to actualize these crucial policies, ensuring food security for everyone in the immediate term. The Supreme Court of Nigeria has ordered the stoppage of the payment of local government councils allocation through the states. The Apex Court, in a judgment, held that Section 162, subsection 4 and 5, which stipulated a joint account for the state and local government, have been defeated and being exploited by the various state governments. Hence, the need for an order directing the payment of funds due to the local government from the Federation account directly to the local governments. The Apex Court made the order while delivering judgment in the suit filed by the federal government seeking to pursue the autonomy of the local government. Justice Emmanuel Ajim, who delivered the lead judgment, pointed out that Nigeria operates a 3-tier system of government where no one tier is subordinate to the other. Besides, the Apex Court has declared unconstitutional caretaker committee put in place by state government and ordered the stoppage of payment of allocations to them. The Apex Court in the judgment held that state houses of assembly lacked powers to make laws empowering governors to appoint caretaker committees. In a landmark judgment, the Appeal Court has affirmed the earlier ruling of the Election Tribunal declaring Usman Ahmed Ododo the rightful winner of the November 11th governorship election in KOGI State. The court's decision confirmed Ododo's victory, cementing his position as a duly elected governor of KOGI State. With this ruling, Ododo's mandate is now clear and he is set to bring out the best of his rightful position as the governor of KOGI State. KOGI State government has promised to adopt the federal government initiative of compressed natural gas for a clean environment and improved economy. In an event tagged CNG Stakeholders Forum with the theme Driving Sustainable Energy, the future of CNG in KOGI State was organized by the Automotive Gas Nigerian Service Limited in collaboration with the State Ministry of Transportation. The State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo, represented by the State Government Secretary SGS Dr. Ayoade Folashade, delivered the readiness of the State Government to engage relevant stakeholders in the state to kickstart sensitization and mapping out strategy locations for autogas and converter stations. The event attracted major stakeholders and transport unions in and outside KOGI State. Our reporter tells us more.
In October 2023, after the removal of the petrol subsidy, President Tinubu launched the Presidential CNG initiative to deliver cheaper, safer, and more climate-friendly energy. The CNG initiative was designed to deliver compressed natural gas, especially for mass transit and individuals. The KOGI State government wasted no time in joining developed and developing countries that have adopted CNG to run their vehicles because it reduces harmful emissions and comparatively costs less than petrol. At the stakeholders meeting, the KOGI State Governor Ahmed Ododo, represented by the State Government Secretary Dr. Ayoade Folashade, said the government is ready to key into Presidential Renewed Hope initiative of CNG, saying it is economical, reducing carbon emissions and mitigating environmental degradation caused by conventional fossil fuel vehicles.
Today's gathering is a testament to our shared commitment to sustainable development and the advancement of clean energy solutions in our state and the nation at large. KOGI State strategically located as a gateway to at least 10 other states, including the Federal Capital Territory. So as a major transportation hub in Nigeria, KOGI State's interconnectivity provides us with an unparalleled advantage. Like many regions around the world, our state is faced with the challenge of reducing carbon emissions and mitigating environmental degradation caused by conventional fossil fuel vehicles. As part of a global movement towards sustainable transportation solutions, the adoption of compressed natural gas as an alternative fuel presents an opportunity to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve air quality, and promote energy efficiency. I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for this great initiative.
The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Automotive Gas Nigeria Services Limited, Dr. Mariam Ibrahim, said Autogas Nigeria, in conjunction with the federal government, takes sensitization to many states across Nigeria, and in KOGI, she urged corporate bodies and individuals to support the state government to make CNG project a reality. Mariam declared that part of their commitment is to train many youths and that millions of youths in Nigeria will become self-employed.
They are working at the modalities and they want a situation whereby everybody will be carried along, because we are all stakeholders, not just the federal government. You and me are stakeholders, and whatever we can do to make life easy and have an enabling environment, that is what the government is after, and that is what we are after. And inshallah, if we team up together, synergize together, we will achieve results. I'm from this state. I'm from Adavi local government. Don't forget that we have 10 other states surrounding us. We stand a very beautiful chance to carry this message to other part of the country. It is our duty to do the advocacy, to talk to people, to tell them how beautiful having CNG converted car is.
Earlier, the State Commissioner for Transportation, Atuluku Victor Levy, commended the federal and state governments for creating an atmosphere that will encourage Nigerians to enjoy healthy living, assured of state participation, and to recommend compressed natural gas for vehicles through transport unions.
I would like to thank our tireless executive board of His Excellency Alaji Yusuf, whose visionary leadership and political strides have made this forum possible. Our government is totally committed to making a difference in the lives of our people, and this forum is a forum for that. The adoption of CNG as an alternative fuel presents an opportunity to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve air quality, and promote energy efficiency. The benefits of CNG are manifold. It is cleaner, more environmentally friendly fuel that helps reduce our carbon footprint. It also offers economic advantages by reducing fuel costs and fostering energy independence. By embracing CNG, we are taking a significant step towards achieving our environmental goals and ensuring a healthier future for our citizens. We are open to investment arrangements and believe that a well-structured partnership will yield significant returns for both our states and our investors. By investing in CNG infrastructure, we are not only promoting clean energy, but also creating a sustainable future for our state and our nation. I urge all stakeholders to take advantage of the opportunities presented by CNG. Let us work together to make Kogi State a model for CNG adoption in Nigeria.
In his remarks, the Strategic Business Education Advisor, Presidential Initiative on the CNG program, Babajide Awolowo, disclosed that $50 million has been directly mobilized to the CNG sector to create jobs and to improve the economy. He revealed that the agency's target is for 1 million vehicles to be converted by 2027.
We are also enabling ordinary Nigerians, particularly transport operators, to convert their vehicles. 2 months ago, on May 29, we announced the conversion incentive program, which will make it easier for Nigerians to adopt CNG. We recognize that everyone may not be able to afford the full cost of conversion right now. So government is stepping in by pre-qualifying commercial drivers. For those that qualify, 50% of the cost of conversion will be paid by government. This effort is supported by the private sector partners we have, development funds, and deposit money banks, all eager to finance this transformative initiative. And that is because they realize the value in conversion, and of course, from a business perspective, how profitable it is. More importantly, in an effort to reduce the cost of public transport, we are catalyzing the sector by supporting with the introduction of CNG buses and tricycles. We have started taking delivery of these vehicles, and the pilot program will commence in Abuja shortly. Developing this industry needs the active participation of the private sector. Government cannot do it alone. However, private sector investors need open, fair, transparent, and predictable regulations to feel secure and ensure their investments can thrive. To that effect, in collaboration with the Standards Organization of Nigeria, we approved over 80 standards and procedures for the CNG conversion industry in March 2024. Regulatory bodies including NMDPRA, SON, FRSC, NADDC, and the National Board of Technical Education are now working together to create a one-stop shop called the Nigerian Gas Vehicle Monitoring System, dealing with issues around training of personnel, conversion workshops, accreditation, the accreditation of refueling parts, and the regulation of safety in the sector. This streamlined process will ensure safety and efficiency for all stakeholders.
Keynote speakers Noah Omisoya, Deputy Director of National Automotive Design and Development Council, Zaria; National Automotive Design and Development Council, the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Transportation Commissioners Forum, Chinwe Uwaebute, Chief Operating Officer Kennedy Isaige, and Professor Robinson Ejila, Technical Advisor, both from Autogas Nigeria, and Engineer Kali Hadi Suleiman, commended the federal government's drive for CNG autogas.
Its benefits cannot be overemphasized, hence why the National Agency for Science and Engineering Construction has keyed into its potential with the initial launch of NASEC Portland Gas Initiative for CNG refueling stations and CNG conversion and training centers in the field of energy optimization and reverse engineering. The benefits are both economic and environmental in nature. In terms of economic benefits, the CNG is cost-effective, it being cheaper than traditional gasoline, petrol, or diesel, reducing costs. Domestic energy utilization. Utilizing CNG promotes energy independence by relying on domestically produced natural gas, reducing reliance on imported fuel and enhancing energy security. Then in terms of job creation, the growth of the CNG industry stimulates job creation, just as Autogas has done in various sectors of the economy, including manufacturing, distribution, and maintenance. Then when we come to the environmental benefits of CNG, it reduces emissions. CNG vehicles emit lower levels of harmful pollutants such as carbon monoxide, nitrogen monoxide, and particulate matter compared to conventional vehicles, contributing to improved air quality and better standard of life generally.
The accreditation and certifications will ensure that workshops operations are in compliance to workplace best practice and standard. The guidelines and expression of interest form is already available online through the council website www.naddc.gov.ng. Therefore, it is required that all CNG conversion workshops should apply for the accreditation and certification. Accordingly, the Council happily announced that the National Occupational Standard developed for conversion, calibration, and maintenance of autogas powered vehicles and electric operation and maintenance in Nigeria level 1 to 4 have been graciously approved by the National Board for Technical Education for training and certification in the automotive industry.
We also thank Mr. President for recently locating about 10 billion naira to states for the procurement of CNG buses. We look forward to the implementation of that directive by Mr. President. We in the Transportation Commissioners Forum, we are here to support both the states and the federal in ensuring that this initiative is well implemented. However, we are not ignorant or will not turn our eyes away from the challenges that is around this initiative. The challenges of limited stations, the challenges of funds, constraints of funds, the challenges of even manpower, the challenges of synergy among all stakeholders. It is our desire, it is our request that every stakeholder come together. This is a stakeholders forum. It's not about the people sitting on this other side. It's about every one of us. So it is our expectation in the forum that everyone come together such that this initiative will be successful and it will also pave way for job creation and for mass transportation.
For saving costs, for saving our environment in terms of being a clean and green gas, and also for helping us diversify our dependence on petrol that is no longer sustainable, as we can all see. So CNG provides for us a lot of benefits that we all should embrace at this time. CNG is 100% safe, safer than the fossil fuel petrol that we use. So CNG is very, very safe. There is no need to be apprehensive about CNG. In fact, since the use of CNG started in around 2009, there have never been an incident about CNG vehicles, and we have over 10,000 of them available now in Nigeria.
Even more satisfied that the government of KOGI State, obviously very visionary, is keyed into this presidential initiative and is passionate about it. Getting our vehicles more CNG enabled, because it makes life a lot easier. We all quite appreciate the huge cost of transportation in the country, and it is so because of the kind of fuel we use. The oil market is being deregulated, and it also takes its toll on the populace. But CNG in the long run costs, and if it costs, of course, it's going to cascade down. You have a multiplier effect in the economy. A lot of things will be relatively cheaper. Movement around will be cheaper, which is also very important. So I think those are some of the gains we are seeing.
Among many who are already enjoying the relief of using CNG, shared their experiences.
Currently, I use my car on the streets of Abuja, and I'm in a union member. CNG has saved me daily just by coming my car. There's no major problem with my car with CNG. But the past 5 months over, CNG has saved me weekly an amount of 50,000 naira on average.
If the government will do something about it, let them partner with stakeholders like this and see how we can make it affordable. And apart from that, it is also a win-win for us. If we can make a computer work, activate the units that we put at the producing leaders. We have enormous resources on ground. Let it work, and the cost of transporting it from the Western world will be eliminated. If the government can do that, I believe the sky will be our starting point and not our limits.
With the theme, Driving Sustainable Energy, the future of CNG in Kogi State, the event attracted state commissioners, other top government officials, corporate bodies, transport unions, and individuals. They said if CNG is adopted according to the report as an option to petrol, thousands of jobs will be created, the economy will be improved, and air hazards will also be reduced. Highlight of the event is the presentation of gifts from the state government to the team of presidential entourage from Abuja. Khadijat Mohammed, reporting for MLC TV.
We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Malachite TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. Kogi State Accountant General Abibat Onumoko has congratulated Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo over his victory at the Court of Appeal in Abuja, which upheld his election as the authentic governor of Kogi State. The AG said by this judgment, the appellate court clearly shows that Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo and his deputy Joel Oyibo Salifu were the candidates who the people of Kogi State chose to pilot their affairs for the next 4 years. She noted that the appeal court judgment was a clear revalidation of the will of the people of Kogi State. According to the AG, the victory is for all Kogi people irrespective of tribe, religion, or political affiliations. She also congratulated the people of Kogi State, noting that the victory is for all of the citizenry irrespective of political belief, religion, or tribe, while thanking the people of the states for their overwhelming support to the governor and the APC. The AG appealed to the people of Kogi State to close ranks and rally around the administration of Ahmed Usman Ododo to move Kogi forward. The rector of Kogi State Polytechnic, on behalf of the Governing Council, Management, Academic Board, staff and students, warmly congratulates the Executive Governor of Kogi State, Ahmed Usman Ododo, on his well-deserved victory at the Court of Appeal. The rector congratulates the Deputy Governor of Kogi State, Joel Oyibo Salifu, as well as all the elected and appointed party stalwarts and supporters of the Continuity and Consolidation Administration on this notable conquest. In a press statement made available to journalists by the Director of Public Relations and Protocol, Kogi State Polytechnic, Lokoja, Uredu, Omale, Ogbo described the appellate court's verdict for rightfully upholding the judgment of the election tribunal as victory for the nation's democracy and a reaffirmation of the responsibility of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to act as an unbiased umpire. The rector added that the Polytechnic community is grateful to God Almighty for this significant occasion and delighted that the unnecessary litigation has not stopped His Excellency's dedications to delivering the dividends of democracy to the people of Kogi State. The Kogi Central Media Practitioner Association, KOSEMPA, has congratulated the Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo over his victory at the appeal court, which affirmed him as the duly elected governor of the state. In a statement by the acting president and secretary of the association, Ibrahim Issa Amoka and Ibrahim Obansa, respectively commended the justice of the appeal court for upholding the truth and the wishes of the people of Kogi State. They noted that the judiciary has once again demonstrated its impartiality in the well-delivered judgment, saying that the people are happy with the transparent manner of the case. KOSEMPA noted with satisfaction the untiring effort of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo toward uniting the people of the state for the good of all. They said the overwhelming support the governor secured in the November 11 governorship election in the state across the 3 senatorial districts had shown clearly that he is the most acceptable candidate among other contestants. They call on the opposition to join hands with the governor to move the state forward. And on politics, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, National Working Committee, NWC, has suspended the party's national vice chairman, South-South, Chief Dan Orbih, for alleged anti-party activity. The PDP, in a statement by its National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba, said the NWC approved Orbih's suspension after reviewing complaints against him ahead of the September 21 Edo governorship election. According to him, the PDP-NWC also set up a 6-man committee to investigate allegations against the suspended national vice chairman. Consequently, the 6-member committee, headed by the Deputy National Chairman South, Taufik Arapaja, is to investigate the issue pursuant to the provision of the constitution of the party. And on the foreign scene, the man who masterminded a $130 million banking scandal that caused national outrage in South Africa has been jailed for 15 years, the country's police service has said. Shifiwa Mutoze was the chairperson of VBS Mutual Bank, which collapsed in 2018 after being looted for years. The scam stretched from impoverished rural villages all the way to government cycles and defrauded ordinary South Africans. In a court verdict, Mutodis pleaded guilty to 33 counts, including corruption, theft, fraud, money laundering, and racketeering. The former bank boss combined sentence amounts to 495 years as he was handed 15 years for each count. However, the court ordered that the sentence run concurrently, meaning he will serve 15 years in jail. NATO members have pledged their support for an irreversible path to future membership for Ukraine, as well as more aid. While a formal timeline to join the military alliance was not agreed at a summit in Washington, D.C., the military alliance 32 members said they had unwavering support for Ukraine's war effort. NATO has also announced further integration with Ukraine's military, and members have committed €40 billion in aid in the next year, including F-16 fighter jets and air defense support. The bloc's Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said, "Support to Ukraine is not charity, it is in their own security interest." And on sports, England are through to the final of Euro 2024, where they will meet Spain after a dramatic last-minute win over Netherlands. Oli Watkins, a late substitute for skipper Henry Kane, struck a sensational winner in injury time, receiving the ball from Cole Palmer, fired beyond the Netherlands goalkeeper, Bart Valbrand. England had earlier fallen behind to Xavi Simon's explosive early goals, 6 minutes on the clock in Dortmund. Meanwhile, in the Copa America's second semi-finals, 10-man Colombia defeated Uruguay 1-0 to reach the final for the first time in 23 years after an ill-tempered semi-final. A 39th-minute Jefferson Lerman held a sealed victory for the Colombians, who will now face holders Argentina in Sunday's final in Miami. Until next week, please share and subscribe to all our social media handles. Our YouTube channel, Malachi TV, like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV, MLC TV2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ibira Vabe, MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle, Malachi TV, Trends, Malachite TV, and TikTok, Malachite_TV. For your event, for news, documentary, all media professional service, appearance on any of our educative and informative programs, your contributions, comments, adverts, placements, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachi TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 5 p.m. Health Med Info and 7 p.m. Political Arena. On Sunday 6 p.m. Women's Ward and 7 p.m. Kakache Bira. While on Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion and 9 p.m. Senior Citizen Alcove. These are programs you cannot afford to miss. It's Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keepers to build a happier and better society together. I am Abiodun Sadiq. Thanks for watching.